What is up, guys? This is John Dahl with iHeartAnxiety. Um, and it's good to be alive. It's good to be here. It's good to know that I woke up and took another breath. Um, just thankful for the opportunity again to keep doing this. Um, Today is going to start the vlogs becoming longer, not putting them on IGTV, because as of right now, it's a little restricting in what I can say and how long I can say it for. So yeah, we're going to move to a little bit of a longer format. Eventually, I'm going to probably make this into, segments. It'll all still be one video, but I'll address different things in our community, my story for the day, um, how I was feeling, things like that, and I'll do it segment by segment. Then this kind of, um, random format where I just get on here and talk about whatever I feel like, which is what I'll continue to do, but with segments. So not just so disorganized. And right now I'm just, I'm still learning. I'm still getting a feel for everything. And again, thank you to the guys to the guys and girls that are staying with me and watching. It's truly, truly amazing to know that people support you in your time of, of wonderment, looking for what you want to do, what you want to be. And it's just nice to know that people are in your corner. But having said that, I am lucky enough to have found something that I am passionate about. And that's really, I think, that's how I want to segment into my anxiety update. I think if I wasn't doing this, then I would probably be a lot more depressed. I don't get very depressed, but I know that I would not have anything to really look forward to, just, your daily life stuff, eating, working, talking with family, whatever. But when you have like this thing missing, a void, it really makes you start wondering what you're doing. And there was a quote, I love quotes. There was a quote that said, "Your purpose in life is to find your purpose," and that was by Buddha. Or at least so we know. And I've had a lot of conversations with people here recently, and I'm going to get to that as the main subject of the video. But quick anxiety update. I've been good. Again, just random dizziness, not like dizzy, just, off, feeling kind of off balanced and just blah. But I really need to focus on exercising. I missed another day today. Today's day 2 in a row that I missed for exercise. And so I'm hoping to maybe take a power nap later and feel better and then go exercise. So I'm going to try to get that in today. And but other than that, emotionally, I've been dealing with, probably since yesterday, I would say, I've been dealing with some thoughts about some of my family members and just kind of their lack of compassion for this type of genre and this audience, even though they themselves experience, or could put themselves in this community. It's just disheartening to know that, you're not being taken seriously. You're kind of just an afterthought. What's going on with my life? What can I do to better my life? I'm not going to worry about, asking how these people are or whatever. And if they do ask, it's more of a placeholder, like, "Oh, how are you?" Yeah. And with me, I'm just kind of like cold and, just having stuff. Like, just stop. If you don't really care, don't ask. Don't don't open a forum that you're not actually willing to discuss. If you're just going to move on to the mundane things about your life, you know, don't ask someone about them and then just quickly glaze over it. But you know, that's what we deal with. You know, not everybody's going to be a true supporter. You have to find the people that are going to be there constant, who want to be there. And I try not to be one to complain and, you know, and say, oh, woe is me, because I believe that positivity is what gets you through and what makes you a stronger person. But, you know, every now and then, just like everybody else, you know, I just sit and think, you know, wow, I know I already know this, but some of these people just don't get it, you know, how much their support would mean to me. But, you know, nothing you can do about it but move forward. So, that being said, anxiety is okay. You know, I'm still figuring out, you know, daily things to do, things to not eat, even though the eating part is really hard, because John loves chocolate and all kinds of other food. But I need to work on it. I need to really, really work on my diet and exercise. I think that's gonna push me over the edge to feeling great. You know, I feel pretty good, but great would be better. But anyway, to the point of today's message, and that's passion. It is the fuel of our life. You know, we get caught up in work and relationships and what's expected of you as far as, you know, being a, you know, productive member of society. And of course, take care of your money, take care of your relationships. No doubt that is very important. Obviously, the money, you know, you need to survive. There's no use putting yourself in situations where, you know, you're not eating and, you know, you're barely scraping up because, you know, you're being, you know, bullheaded and not wanting to take care of your financial stability first. I had to learn that the hard way. I was for a long time trying to, you know, find something just to, you know, quick schemes, you know, not necessarily like anything, you know, anything like pyramid stuff or nothing like that, but just like, you know, affiliate marketing. You know, put this ad out, you know, you'll make thousands of dollars in, you know, in mere days. And, you know, I fell into that trap when I was younger, and I, you know, I tried so hard to find things that were going to allow me to make a lot of money without very much effort, because, you know, I wasn't passionate about it, so I didn't want to spend a whole lot of time on it. But you have to be passionate. And the thing that I want to tell people is part of the battle with anxiety and depression and mental illness is finding your passion. If you can devote those 8 hours or however many hours of time to work because you know you're going to get something out of it, you know, a paycheck, you know, being able to support yourself, it is equally important to find the time to look at what you're passionate about. Ask yourself what makes you happier than anything else. And you can, you know, you're going to think of things like, oh, well, I really love pudding, or oh, I really love my boyfriend, or oh, I really love my wife or my grandma, whatever. We know those things like that, you know, that you really love hanging around, and that's great. But you need to find things that you want to do, like something with your hands, maybe something that you can do with your mind. If you love your grandma, maybe you want to be maybe you want to eventually open up a retirement facility. Maybe you don't like where things are headed for her when she gets, you know, to retirement age, whatever. But find something that you can just get yourself dug into. I've had so many conversations with people, like literally in the past 3 days. I can think of 3 people right off the top of my head that are currently trying to find their purpose, trying to find their, not necessarily maybe the purpose of living, but their passion to supplement their daily lives, so that way they don't feel so empty. and it's important. I think almost, I couldn't even put a number on it. I think a lot of people are dealing with this and they don't say it. They're because I mean, if you look at anything on TV where they talk about, job happiness, I've never seen a poll where, people, over 50% of people are happy with their jobs. I've always seen it 70%, 80% people aren't happy with their jobs. And of course, there's going to be people out there and say, well, who cares? You got to make a living, just do it. And once you retire, you can do it. Well, no, it doesn't always work like that, I mean, you have to take care of your mental health as well. And when you're working these 40, 50, 60, 80-hour weeks on a job that you absolutely hate or that stresses you to no end, you're cutting your life short and you're not experiencing the full benefits of life. I mean, because no one guarantees you that you're going to wake up tomorrow. So while you're sitting there in the rat race trying to work and achieve your dreams 30, 40 years down the road, guess what? There's no guarantee that you're going to make it. There's no guarantee that you're, going to be able to do that later. For various reasons, maybe you don't live that long. Maybe it's not available anymore. Maybe you're not in a place to get to it. So now, the time is now. Do it now. Start today. Actually, was telling somebody this yesterday. If you really want to kind of find more, about yourself, like kind of dig deep. One thing you can do is, if you have a cell phone, a smartphone, or a laptop, computer, anything with a camera, all of these things, you can go onto YouTube and you can make videos and talk. Just talk to the camera. Talk about your life. Talk about how you're feeling right now. How so-and-so made you feel. How this idea is a really good idea, something that I want to look at later. All these things that are in your head, just get them out onto video. And the best part is, you don't have to publish them for people to see if you don't want to. You can literally put them as unpublished or private. And private means that nobody can watch it. Only you can watch it. And then your unlisted won't even show up. Nobody can even tell that they're there. So you do not have to show these to anybody, but it is imperative that you talk to yourself and start to form that relationship with yourself, so you can find out more that's hidden. Kind of just look back one day and see what the changes were or how you felt. But please, 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 please start your passion now. I waited so long to really find out what I was passionate about and what drove me. So just, if there's anything that I can impart upon you, any advice that I would say, okay, what's the most important thing? That's the number one. That is number one. Find your passion and go for it. Just go for it. It doesn't matter what the passion is. If you want to take care of turtles, I don't care. Just do it. I know this probably sounds similar to what some things that I've touched on before, but I wanted to really go in depth and let you know that it will release something in you. It will give you that sense of fulfillment, that sense of purpose. It will just make the day seem so much brighter. And that's all I really want for you guys. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. That is it for today. And again, I'm going to work hard on this format and trying to make these videos seem a little cleaner and more professional. And eventually, I'll have maybe like a better place to record more interesting things to look around and that of that nature. And I'm also going to change this this right here, the up and down, the vertical. So changes are coming, guys, and we're going to get better at this, and it's going to get more, more developed, more, maybe more, I don't know, just more, right? More. Words are there for more. So, oh, also here soon, I'm gonna start doing some gaming clips and things like that for people who want to, just kind of wind down, do streams and things like that for gaming, who kind of just like to sit. Because I mean, there's a whole lot of people I found out that like me that play video games and just want to sit and chill and talk about mental health and just kind of watch video games. So look out for that in the future. It's coming. And again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and watching. All right. Y'all have a good day.